2K24 will be the best 2K released in the past decade. If these changes hold true, so might that statement. Let's get into it. So guys, let's get straight into it. It appears based off of the recent news shared from 2K along with other YouTubers like Uncle Demi, much respect to him, that we will be seeing some decent changes with the builder for 2K24. Even though it technically is all speculations, these changes do seem probable. Starting out with changes to the builder itself, guys, it looks like Build Limitations is making a return. It is believed that we will still have a free building system where you choose where your points go, but that having really high stats in one area will limit how high stats can go in another area. For example, if you choose to have a 95 driving dunk, you can't also have a 93 ball. Now I don't think it's known exactly how one rating will affect the other, but based on a recent tweet from 2K devs stating some will be deadly with a 75 3 ball, and Uncle Demi, who has proven to have inside knowledge as it relates to 2K, implying that getting good with a lower 3-ball rating is key this year, it seems probable to me at least that one. Finishing stats this year are going to be wild as it relates to animations, moves, and scoring, but 2, that if having high finishing, it will limit shooting, and in turn we will need to become consistent with lower shooting stats. Now I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about these potential changes. God bless America, God bless the mean streets of the NBA 2K City, and God bless you meta do-it-all players who lack skill, yet find success. The tides are turning this 2K, how fitting based on the location. If it wasn't obvious, I'm liking these potential changes I'm seeing so far. This would seem like the perfect balance between the past 3 2K games, and the older pie chart builders. More freedom within categories of what to increase, for example with pie charts, yellow is playmaking, you can't take ball handle without the passing, dunking without the layup, but with the new suggested theory, you can pick and choose without being able to increase everything into oblivion. Now digging into this a little deeper, Uncle Demi posted a video showing his potential build for the quote-unquote 2K24 builder, and he had his driving dunk at 95 while saying he believes the stat requirement for animations such as contact animations will be higher than the before-seen mid-80s requirement. This makes what I said on my last video even more true guys. If you haven't seen that, go check out ways to improve in the rec on my channel after this. Stats matter guys. I'll show my first potential build at the end of this video, if that is the case. So for me personally, I won't be putting my shooting above like 70, 75. I know some will probably find success with much lower. I'm personally not an 1v1 shooter park type player, I'd much rather lock up, slash, and get my team involved. So shooting badges aren't as important for me. However, I still do believe I should have the ability to do so at any capacity. So for me, I will neglect some shooting stats for stats in other areas. It also seems like it's possible for contact dunks and finishing through traffic, strength could be potentially more important this year than ever before. We already know weight and strength will be extremely important for bigs in the paint, but guards, it might be beneficial not to listen to that YouTuber telling you 25 strength is enough this year, I don't know. Now aside from strength, it seems vertical will directly impact dunking ability this year, as it should. We already learned of the removal of limitless range, so range I feel would have to directly be tied to driving dunk stat, vertical, or both. Vertical will most likely be tied to certain animations, potentially limitless ones and contact animations. Might be useful knowledge for those looking to replicate their 2K20 hash slingers. Now one thing I'm curious to know is if replicas will be making a return, as those were already viable despite what Meta told you, but they could be even more viable in this newly proposed system. Let me know down below if you have any forbidden knowledge in this category. Now another thing that recently came up by 2K devs, is that AI will be guarding and knocking down shots this year. For my rec players, that's either the fantastic and you love to see it, or you are actively planning to buy an RTX 4090 setup for your new cheats. I mean mods, silly me. That being said though guys, we all know how annoying it is to see a team win in the wreck because one player can shoot and green over an AI for an entire 30 minutes and drop 50-60 points. And on the flip side, that AI can't do nothing to benefit your team. They've solved all of that, by improving AI ability to knock down open shots, and making them close that gap on defense. Facts AI will be better teammates to have than a lot of these ball hogging 1 for 13 I'm going to fade from the 3 despite the nerfs having asphalts. And like many of you, I'm here for that. If this information comes to fruition guys, this year is shaping up to be one of the best and most skilled 2K releases we've seen in a long time, possibly ever. Defense is improved, weak small bigs are likely about to be getting tossed like a student's desk after making their teacher mad. One-dimensional predictable guards are about to be getting clamped like an unfinished bag of Doritos. Low defense having guards are about to be getting cooked like they playing 2K23. It's a dub all around in my opinion. I know there's the controversy surrounding the price of the quote-unquote battle pass system 2K has implemented, but I'll keep it real with y'all, I'm not buying it. I might be more casual than some or whatever but I'm just not. 2K knows they can charge that because they know a lot will buy it. If we want change, we have to change. I'll just say that. These $1 billion builds are starting to hurt though, just thinking. Saying I mean saying. But what do you guys think of all the rumored build changes? Are y'all looking forward to this 2K? Let me know down below. With that being said, as promised I'll show my potential build type for the upcoming 2K24, especially if replicas don't make a return. If you enjoyed or found any of my take on this informative, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel.